here. As you know, we previously filed a lawsuit against the Smithsonian for the actions that occurred at the National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C., harassing pro-life students who had the beanies on. We've now filed a lawsuit on behalf of a mother and daughter who were a part of a Catholic high school group, as well as a Liberty law student at Liberty University School of Law, and another Illinois activist who was with one of their relatives, because they visited the National Archives Museum, which is also a federal government museum, and they were also harassed. They had different items on. I think we can put on the screen for people for this group. Was again, so you see multiple people here, 3 different clients. So one says life is a human right with a pro-life beanie, pro-life generation. One just was like an old school March for Life group, March for Life t-shirt. And they were told either to cover it up. Some of them were told actually to take it off.
Yeah.
And again, what we are seeing and what we believe is that bigger pattern, that under these federal and Office of Protective Services, there was training that went out that day to say, go after those. In fact, one of our clients in this matter saw people wearing pro-abortion hats and T-shirts.
And they were told nothing.
They were told nothing.
So this is now in federal court in 2 separate cases, one with the National Archives, one with the Smithsonian. At the same time, talking about the National Archives, who, by the way, cannot keep track of top secret and classified documents with, involving presidents, former presidents, and former vice presidents, but they can target pro-life students in a nanosecond. We've also got until next Tuesday or Monday, the National Archives has to respond to our FOIA demand on what the National Archives was doing in conjunction with the Biden administration on these classified documents. We could be in court on that one as well by next Tuesday or Wednesday, even Monday. So that's all going on simultaneously. So whether it is on the standing up for life or finding out what the government's up to, the American Center for Law and Justice is front and center on that. So we've got 2 lawsuits now filed in Washington, one with the Smithsonian, one with the National Archives on the pro-life issue, and then the Freedom of Information Act demand, where they've granted expedited review, but they've got to produce on Monday. If they don't, we go to federal court. We could literally be in federal court on that one next week as well. So we could have 3 cases in federal court dealing with these issues. So again, this is very, very important and very significant in our overall work. You're seeing the scope and nature of it, from the pro-life issue all the way to national security, the ACLJ front and center.